Hey guys, in this video we'll be covering more on how to use the Avid 11 rack. This time we'll go over setting up different amp settings and saving these as presets on the 11 rack. Before going through this video, make sure to check out the first 11 rack tutorial where we covered setting up the 11 rack with a digital audio workstation. The first thing to mention is that there are two sets of rigs with the 11 rack. The first set can be changed and saved over to make custom amp sounds. The second set includes all the built-in presets, and these can't be changed. Each rig contains a similar signal chain consisting of the input, wah, effect 1, distortion, modulation, delay, volume, amp, cabinet, effects loop, effects 2, reverb, and output. To start making edits to a rig, first scroll through the different rigs with the scroll wheel and pick the one you want to edit. To make some basic changes, a lot of the rigs have their amp controls available from the default view. This allows us to use the bottom knobs on the 11 rack to quickly change settings such as the gain and equalization without having to enter edit mode. Some even have a bright switch to change the tone, which is activated by pressing the SW2 button on the side of the screen. All the pedals and effects that are available can also be activated and bypassed without entering edit mode. The buttons to the right allow us to turn them on or off. When they're green, that means the pedal effect is on. If they're not lit up, the effect or pedal is bypassed. For more control of our rig, we need to enter edit mode. Press the edit/back button to enter this mode. Don't hold it down, otherwise you'll enter the menu like we did last time. From the signal chain view, we can use the scroll wheel to scroll through the different parts of the rig. If we want to rearrange them, we use the SW2 button, which is next to the move icon on the screen. Then we can scroll and place the part of the rig somewhere else in the signal chain. Press the SW2 to confirm the move or SW1 to exit and cancel the move. When we hover over a part of the signal chain with the scroll wheel, we'll see one of the knobs on the bottom lights up. We can turn this knob to change what the amp or effect is at that point in the signal chain. So if we're hovering over the amps, turning this will change the amp we're using. To get more controls for the amps, we'll use the SW1 button to enter control mode. Now we'll see a bunch of controls listed on the screen with the knobs for them all lit up underneath on the 11 rack. If there are more controls than there are knobs, we'll have to use the scroll knob to switch between them. Otherwise, we can just turn the knobs and the settings for that amp or pedal will change. This works the same whether it's an amp, pedal, output, or anything else that we might enter edit mode for. When we're done making edits, just use the edit back button to exit. One thing we'll want to consider is the output. If we go here, we can adjust the rig output level. We'll definitely want to play around with these since a lot of rigs don't have the same volume output. We can use this to change the output level so we're not constantly adjusting the headphones if we switch between them. When you're done, press the save button on the 11 rack. Use the scroll wheel to select the rig that you'll be overwriting. Then use the first knob to change the character and the name you'll be changing. Next, use the rest of the knobs to change the letter or number. You can use the SW1 and SW2 buttons to insert a space or delete a character. When you're done, press the save button and it will overwrite the previously saved rig in that slot. The 11 rack has plenty of included guitar amps and even bass amps that can be combined with any of the included cabinets, microphones, and effects. There are 10 different amplifiers to choose from, each with their own controls. These amps are designed to simulate a lot of different classic tube amps from companies like Fender and Marshall, and they do a pretty decent job considering the price and amount of effects you can get with the 11 rack. In general, most of the amps have some sort of volume, gain, and EQ controls. They'll also have a noise gate that you can adjust to cut the signal when it's just noise and you're not playing. You can adjust the threshold for the gate since it depends on your guitar and the amount of noise it picks up. There's also a bunch of speaker cabinets that include a 1x12, 2x12, 410, and 412 cabinets. Each of these cabinets can be recorded with a simulated dynamic, condenser, or ribbon microphone. When hovered over the cabinet on the signal chain, you can use the knobs to change the microphone and cabinet. There's also a side button you can use to choose if the microphone is on or off axis, and that changes the sound as well. The 11 rack has various effects starting with wah and volume pedals. The distortion includes fuzz, distortion, and overdrive. Modulation has a flanger, chorus/vibrato, vibe phaser, orange phaser, and roto speaker. There's a spring reverb and 11 rack stereo reverb that can be used with any of the rigs. There's also a few more pedals including delays, graphic equalizers, and compressors. Thanks for checking out this video on the Avid 11 rack guitar amp settings. If this video helped you out, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to get notifications whenever a new video is released. You can also check the video description to get your own 11 rack and for social media links so you can see all our new content.